42-46. We're going to take a 60-second break. When we come back, we'll have our pregame interview with head coach of the Lady Hounds, Hannah Hayden. You're listening to Moberly Lady Hounds basketball on Information Radio Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com.
At Valentine Insurance Agency,
we're proud to be Americans in this land of liberty.
At Valentine Insurance Agency, we know that when times are tough, Americans step up. And at Valentine Insurance Agency, we're going to be here for you, helping you when you need it since 1964. Call Valentine Insurance Agency at 263-1111.
The Hunting Corner in Monroe City has a name that sometimes deceives you. Sure, we have everything you need to shoot and hunt, from bows to guns and more. However, we also have just about anything you need to enjoy the outside. Whether you like to camp, trap, hike, bike, ride UTVs, or mow and trim your yard, we have what you need at the Hunting Corner. This is Nick Fauner, and we can't forget about fishing because we have it all. From live bait to lures and tackle to rods and reels, gear up for fishing and the outdoors at the Hunting Corner in Monroe City or at thehuntingcorner.com.
Welcome back to the pregame show here on Information Radio Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com. Just now, Hannah Hayden, head coach of the Lady Hounds, ranked 10th in the nation, and 7-game winning streak so far to start the season.
Thanks, JB. Yeah, we're excited to be back in Moberly and get to play some games on our home court this weekend.
Tell us about the game Tuesday night at Marshalltown, where you kind of rewrote the school's record books.
Yeah, we did set a couple records on Tuesday. Honestly, I mean, this is just a really, really talented group. And, you know, there's some years where if you go to your bench, you know, and you're able to get them some minutes, some experience, and, you know, maybe the outcome ends up looking a little bit different. But, I mean, we really are 11 or 12 deep. And, you know, we've got, I think, 3 of our leading scorers come off the bench. So our kids, I mean, they were just really, really unselfish, and we looked really, really good in transition. We were getting the ball up the floor quickly, and you know, Marshalltown struggled getting back in transition, and it added up to a ton of points. And I'm really not sure, but I don't think we had more than 4 or 5 threes out of 148 points. They were mostly twos.
It was something like 80 shots in the game or something like that, 60 for 80 from the field, something like that?
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. It's probably one of the most unique games that I've been a part of. But yeah, the shooting percentages, you know, again, it was mostly layups, so the shooting percentage was really high, a ton of assists, and again, just a lot of unselfish play.
Your team in a lot of top 10s in the nation in categories, including number 1 in field goals, number 2 in points, number 3 in steals, top 10 block shots, points allowed, things like that. A lot of things that add up for a really good team.
Yeah, you know, this team is kind of coming into their own. I know the last time that we were at home, you were, you know, kind of asking if we had, you know, settled in with rotation and things like that, and we hadn't at that point. And I think we have. And again, like, you know, I think there's so many different players that could start for this team. You know, we've been kind of rolling with the same group, you know, and have a pretty good rotation pattern to where, you know, I think there's 7 or 8 kids playing starters minutes. You know, I like the versatility in our different lineups and the different ways that we can score the ball. But the biggest thing, like you said, with the steals and even the shot attempts is that we have 12 people bought into playing our style of play. And when we're playing as fast as we want to play, we're going to get lots of attempts like that. And then, you know, on the defensive end, kind of being disruptive and get out in passing lanes and creating turnovers and steals for easy buckets on the other end.
It has to help when you have kids who are used to starting in high school, starting AAU, coming off the bench but buying into that role.
Absolutely. I told this group, I think it was Tuesday, that, you know, we've had some good teams the past couple of years, but this team reminds me the most of our team of 2019-2020, Deanna Wilson's freshman year here, where we just had, you know, we had 11 kids that were really good enough to play, and nobody cared who got the credit, and, you know, we had different people step up all the time, and there wasn't just one person on the scouting report that you could shut down, and yeah, nobody cared. If they come off the bench, you know, then they bought into that role and just did a really good job with it, and this group reminds me a lot of that group.
Rock Valley comes in 16th in Division II. What can you tell us about them?
Yeah, Rock Valley, I think they're 6-1 or 7-1, and their only loss is to Kirkwood, who's number 1 in Division II, and I think it was a 3-point game at their place. They're averaging in the 90s, and they can really score the basketball. The challenge for us tonight will be that they play 5 out offensively, you know, and so it's very contrasting styles. We play 2 big lineup. So, I think it'll be kind of a battle of style of play right there. Anybody will shoot the three for them, which is why they space the floor the way that they do. So I think, defending the three-point line, defending dribble penetration, and defending without fouling, those are really going to be our keys. And then, I think we've got the advantage inside, and we need to make sure that we use that.
All right, anything else you want fans to know before I let you go?
Nope, I don't think so.
All right, that's Hannah Hayden. We'll be back with your starting lineups coming up next here on Information Radio Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com.
The game day gridlock is in full swing today. Looks like no one's getting anywhere in time for kickoff.
But wait, somebody's running the field with a nimble pass play like I've never seen. Yeah, just look at that handling speed and power. Whoever he is, he's on the way to the best seat in the house. This vehicle purchase is a bona fide touchdown.
At Thomas Motors, we'll deliver the game-winning car for you and make sure it's customized to fit your needs. Online at thomasmtrs.com.
And welcome back. Here are your starting lineups. First for Rock Valley, coming in with a record of 7-1. Their starters at guard 5'5" freshman from Clinton, Wisconsin, number 3, Ellie Tybert. At wing, a 5'9" sophomore from Rockford, Illinois, number 5, Cameron Blank. At forward, a 6'2" freshman from North St. Paul, Minnesota, number 13, Avea Hughes. At forward, a 5'11" freshman from Darien, Wisconsin, number 22, McKenna Williams. And at guard, a 5'9" freshman from Rockford, Illinois, number 25, Carly LeMay. The Golden Eagles, coached by Daryl Watkins in his third season. The assistants, Jessica Nay and Raven Rogers. For your Lady Greyhounds, the starters, 5'10" sophomore from Auburn Hills, Michigan, number 2, Kiari Lee. 5'8" sophomore from Hillside, New Jersey, by way of Colby Community College. Getting her first start, number 5, Ricky Akinsola. 6'0" sophomore from Williamsburg, Virginia, by way of Stetson, number 30, McKenna Eddings. 6'0" freshman from St. Louis, number 33, Ariana Bennett. And 6'1" freshman from Coon Rapids, Minnesota, number 34, Jenny Conway. The Lady Hounds coached by Hannah Hayden, her 5th season. The assistants, Virginia Garrett and Chris Harris. We'll take a 2-minute break. Be back with your opening 10th. You're listening to Lady Hounds basketball on AM 1230, KWIX Moberly 92.5, KWIX FM Cairo, and CentralMoInfo.com.
Do you have a family heirloom piece of jewelry you'd love to pass along for Christmas, but it's missing a stone, or the clasp doesn't work, or maybe it won't keep the right time? Call Chris at B-Craft Jewelers in downtown Moberly. Better yet, visit 507 West Reed Street. For over 60 years, customers have known and trusted B-Craft Jewelers for the repair of their most precious pieces. You can too. Quick turnaround on repairs, and in some cases, it can be done the same day. B-Craft Jewelers stands behind every repair. Call or visit today.
Are you seeking a career with an established company? Mac Rack in Moberly has over 22 years of experience as an American-owned, American-made manufacturer providing exceptional world-class pallet rack repair and protection solutions. Mac Rack is growing, and to keep up with demand is seeking welders and fabricators. Training is provided. Apply by stopping by Mac Rack, located at 100 Sparks Avenue in Moberly, and become a team member of a growing American-owned and operated manufacturer in Moberly.
Regional Missouri Bank, your local community bank, continues to strive to make an impact in the communities they serve. They invest in their local communities. They help support and promote local activities. Regional Missouri Bank encourages you to make an impact in your community by shopping local and participating in area activities. Regional Missouri Bank in Marceline, downtown Marceline, Salisbury, Keatsville, Glasgow, Paris, downtown Moberly, Highway 24 Moberly, and in Brookfield. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Okay, well here's the peanut butter. Now where's the jelly? Excuse me, where's the jelly?
Look, it's about 40 paces south. You turn east at Sporting Goods, and then it's about 50 yards ahead on the right. It's on your map.
Has one-stop shopping become less convenient? Stop by your neighborhood C&R Supermarket, where it's easy to find fresh food, low prices, and people who care about your community. C&R Supermarkets, everything you need right where you want. Online at crsupermarkets.com.
Regional Radio encourages you to stop by these fine sponsors to thank them for making this broadcast possible. Art Supplies, Furniture, Electronics, and Flooring, B-Craft Jewelers, John Cochran with Valentine Insurance Agency, Mac Rack, RG Mongla Real Estate, Napa Auto Parts, Thomas Motors, all of Moberly, PK Weiss Agency in Moberly, and Sellers Weiss Insurance in Salisbury. Central Bank of Moberly and Huntsville, Sheridan Valley, keeping you connected. The Hunting Corner in Monroe City. C&R Markets with a location near you. Regional Missouri Bank with branches in Keatsville, Salisbury, Glasgow, Paris, Brookfield, and 2 locations in Marceline and Moberly. And MACC in Moberly, Macon, Kirksville, Hannibal, Mexico, Columbia, online. Lady Hounds in the red uniforms, white numerals, gray trim, going left to right in the first half. The Golden Eagles in the white uniforms with the black numerals, gold trim, going right to left. It'll be Hughes to jump center against Eddings, tap controlled by Moberly. In the front court, Bennett with it on the right side, gives it back out. There's a change of the starting lineup to Lewis Smith with it. Feeds inside, layup is up and in by Tomway. Moberly leads 2-0. Smith going to start in place of Akinsola. And a steal by Moberly at the defensive end. Smith into the front court. Dribbles, pass goes to the left side. Driving in, jumper left side from the window, no good by Eddings. Rebound controlled by Moberly. Up 2-0 here, nearly going. Ball brought to the front court by LeMay. Top of the key, guarded by Lee. Dribbles to her right, picks up her dribble at the wing, feeds it into the right corner for Blank. Blank dribbling to her right, long pass comes to the near side. Tybert launches baseline jumper from 12, no good. Rebound controlled by Moberly. Long outlet pass to midcourt, brought into the front court by Leah Smith. Long pass to the left side for Lee. Dribbles to her right, across the top of the key, back out Smith. Wide open for a three, bang! Moberly up 5-0 here, nearly going. Ball brought to the front court, near side by Blank. She'll leave it back. LeMay with it, near midcourt, working to her right. Up to the top of the key. Stops near the left elbow, gives it back out to Williams, working to her right. Pass goes right side of the floor for Blank. Shot clock out of 10. She'll launch a three. Spins out of the cylinder, no good. As Eddings got a hand in her face, and the rebound controlled by Moberly. Lee into the front court, right side. Drives the lane, in the hole, we get a whistle, wave off the shot, no good, a foul coming. A foul's going to be on Tybert, that's her first, team foul number 1. And it came before the shot. Moberly will inbound, baseline near side of the basket, 8:26 remaining in the first quarter, 5-0 Lady Hounds. Coming off that 148-34 win at Marshalltown Tuesday night. Ball fed inside, the foul's going to be called on Blank, reaching in, that's going to be her first, team second.
Foul on number 5, Cameron Blank, her first.
Moberly led 42-3 after one quarter in that game. Inbounds pass comes near side. Aaliyah Smith will hold it, feeds it to the baseline. Eddings with it, drives in, lays it up and in. Eddings first points, Moberly up to a 7-0 lead. 8:14 remaining in the first. Long pass to midcourt to Williams. Into the front court right side, zips it back to the near side. Blank will launch a long two. It's off the glass, no good. Rebound tip to Smith. She'll drill into the front court. Bounce pass right side. Driving to the hole. Laying it up and in is Conway. Timeout taken by Rock Valley. 7:58 remaining in the first quarter. Lady Hounds leading by a score of 9-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com.
Is your class schedule out of whack and you need to get caught up, get ahead, catch up, or get started on your degree this winter with a winter semester class at MACC, the college for you? MACC has articulation agreements with many colleges and universities throughout Missouri and beyond, so you can transfer all your credits and get your degree on time. Did we mention you'll save a bunch of money? Meet with an advisor or explore your options now at macc.edu. Moberly Area Community College, the college for you.
And welcome back, J.B. Conley with you. 7:58 remaining in the first quarter. Moberly up 9-0. Long pass into the front court right side for Tybert. Dribbles twice, now gives it back to Williams. Pass comes back up to the top of the key. On the dribble is LeMay. Feeds in the high post near side for Hughes. Dribbling to her right against Tomway. Off the window, up and in. That snaps the 9-0 start to the game for Moberly. Long pass into the front court left side. Eddings will give it back to Smith. Now back to Eddings to the left wing. Dribbles towards the baseline. Stops, pops inside the arc, off the rim, no good. Rebound tipped around, ends up in the hands of Tomway, puts it up, and she's fouled. Will shoot two. With 7:18 remaining in the quarter. Foul's going to go against McKenna Williams, and it'll be her first, team foul number 3.
First team third. Jenny Tomwell at the line.
Jenny Tomwell at the line, averaging 11.9 points per game, 65% free throw shooter on the year. First one's good. And it's 10-2 in favor of the Lady Hounds. One more attempt coming up. Second free throw off the heel, no good. Rebound controlled by the Golden Eagles. 7:15 remaining in the first quarter. Front court right side, Hughes feeds it into the corner. Williams dribbles into the lane, stops, gives it back out to Hughes right side. Pulls up for a three over Tomway. It's good. Hughes has all 5 for the Golden Eagles. They call that a 2. It's 10-4. Into the front court is Aaliyah Smith. Pass to the right side of the floor. Eddings with it. Dribbling to her left. Stops, top of the key. Now feeds it to her left. Tomway feeds it left for Smith. Pulls up for a 3. Too strong. And the rebound on the near side by Carly LeMay. LeMay dribbling to the front court. Stops, ran into Smith, top of the key. Smith with the steal. Smith going the other way, 2-on-1. Smith, Tomway to the rack. Smith lays it up and in. Aaliyah Smith with 5. 12-4 Lady Hounds. 6:25 remaining in the first quarter. Blank into the front court, crossing to her right. Feeds it right corner. Hughes with it. Holds it overhead. Now tries to bounce inside. Does so. Gets into Blank. Kick to the near corner for Williams. Williams was fouled from behind by Ariana Bennett. It'll be her first, team first. 6:13 remaining. In the first quarter, Lady Hounds lead 12-4. Carly LeMay will inbound. Baseline near side of the basket. Feeds into the key. Turnaround jumper up and in. Her first point. She averages, team does 15.3 points per game. Probably have 12-6. 4 minutes into the contest. Long pass to the near side intended for McKenna Eddings, and she was fouled. McKenna Williams just picked up her second. She's slow to get to her feet and still grimacing a bit. She's holding both of her knees. She's got to come out of the game. Bree Davis will replace her. She's not feeling too well. McKenna Williams is going to go to the far end of the bench. Or actually, maybe going to the locker room. All the way to the ball. Comes in, top of the key. Kiara Lee with it. Feeds into the high post. Bennett with it there. Gives it back out to Lee. 14 on the shot clock. Dribbles to her right near side. Smith open for another 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound controlled by Hughes for Rock Valley. 5:43 left in the first quarter. Long pass up the floor for Davis. Saved it from going out of bounds, but saved it too mobily. Numbers the other way. Smith top of the key, the 5-on-4. Davis catches up to the play as the ball's fed inside. Shot left short by Tomway. Loose ball picked up by Rock Valley. Cameron Blank will leave it back. LeMay will get it into the front court. 12-6, 5:19 remaining in the first. Jumper from the left elbow, and then we're going to get a foul. It's going to put Hughes at the line to shoot 2 as Bennett bumped her late. That'll be her second. Team foul number 2. Lady Hounds will get Talia Minor into the game, and also checking in will be KK Adams. To the bench will be Kiara Lee and Ariana Bennett. Hughes averaging 9.4 points per game, just a 55% free throw shooter. A freshman from North St. Paul, Minnesota. And the first free throw is no good. One more attempt coming up. Second free throw. Spins out, no good. Rebound Mobley. She missed them both. Into the front court, Adams feeds into the lane, straight to the basket. Tomway shot too strong. Rebound controlled by Blank. Blank up the far sideline. She'll have to wait for help. Gives it back out. LeMay from the jump circle, dribbles up to the top of the key, now walks it back out. Midway point of the first quarter. LeMay right side, drives in, and she's called for a double dribble. And checking into the game for Mobley will be Daria Douglas. To the bench will be Tomway. And a couple substitutions for the Golden Eagles as well. Sam Tortillot into the contest for the first time. And Carly Colson. Aaliyah Smith, long pass to the front court near side. Finds Minor, back out to Smith. Left side of the floor, Eddings with it. Feeds it to the left corner for Minor. Drives the baseline, in traffic, has her shot blocked. Loose ball picked up by Davis. Lady Hounds up 6, 4:30 remaining in the first quarter. Tortilla top of the key, dribbling to the right side of the floor. Will hand it off. Hughes dribbles back out along the sideline. 4:20 left in the quarter. Tortilla comes to the near side of the floor. Will give it off to Davis, drilling back to her right around the arc. Feeds it right side. Colson takes it baseline to the rack. Her shot up and in. Freshman from Rockford, averaging just over 8 points a game. And it's 12-8. And a steal at midcourt, then stolen right back by Mobley. Smith gets it back. And then her pass is stolen away by Hughes. Hughes in front of the pack, leaves it up and in. Hughes with 6, and it's 12-10. Rock Valley on a 6-0 run. Left side of the floor, Eddings, deep off the wing. Dribbling to her left, gets to the baseline, dishes underneath. Douglas, the jumper up and in. Our first points of the night. 14-10, Moberly. Snaps a 6-0 run. 3.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Hughes on the near side, gives it back out. Tortilla with it. Freshman from Dixon, Illinois. It'll be an offensive foul, an illegal screen at the top of the key on Bree Davis, her first, team foul number 5. And checking into the game for Mobley will be Buki Akinsola. And Jaden Newsom into the game for the Golden Eagles, sophomore from Sterling, Colorado. Mobley at 14-10, 3:20 remaining in the first. Clock slow to get started now is running. Near side into the corner. Driving into the lane. Pass by Akinsola, blocked out to the top of the key. She chased it down. Now ball fed to the high post, left side of the floor. Jump off the glass. It's short by Miner, but she's fouled. And the foul is going to be on Davis. That'll be her second, and it's team foul number 6. Miner will be shooting 2, and Hughes quickly back into the game to replace Davis. .306 remaining in the first quarter. First free throw good by Talia Miner. She's averaging 12.0 points per game. 85% free throw shooter, best on the team. Second free throw good here as well. Greyhounds lead 16-10, 3:05 remaining here in the first. Into the front court. Tortilla has it knocked out of her hands by Akinsola. Chased down. Akinsola with it. Left side. Feeds in the lane. Deflected out of bounds by Nevaeh Hughes. Moberly ball. 2:52 remaining in the first quarter. Emily Rich will check into the game for Rock Valley, a sophomore from Crystal Lake, Illinois. She'll replace Cameron Blank. Inbounds pass comes to the near side for Smith at the wing. Dribbles to her right, pulls up for a 3. Too strong, and the rebound controlled by Carly Colson for Rock Valley. 2:43 remaining in the first quarter. Tortilla near midcourt, dribbling to her right. Now pass comes back to her left, and the high post Hughes. Feeds it low post, ball knocked out of bounds, Moberly ball. She tried to force it inside to Newsom, went out. 2:31 remaining in the quarter. Lady Hounds leading 16-10. First of 2 tonight here on Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com. Akinsola into the front court, left side for Smith. Long pass back into the right corner. Step back 3 on the way by KK. No good. Rebound fought for the low post, and coming up with it and getting a layup is Miner. Her first bucket. She's got 4 points. It's 18-10 Moberly. 2:10 remaining in the first quarter. Pass to midcourt. Does get through. Newsom in traffic, and then she traveled before getting the pass away. She had a couple of Lady Hounds around her and took an extra step before making the toss. Carly LeMay back into the game, replacing Emily Rich. .205 left in the first quarter. Lady Hounds up 18-10. Akinsola into the front court. Near side for Smith. Into the right corner. Miner with it. Back around the perimeter. Top of the key. Ball fed inside now. Douglas with it. Gives it back left side. Driving to the baseline. Jumper from 12. No good. Douglas with the putback up and in. Cleaning up the miss by Smith. Douglas with 4. The Lady Hounds by 10 for the first time with 1:43 remaining in the quarter. Double team in the backcourt. And a travel's going to be called on LeMay before she got her pass away to Tortilla. Kiari Lee back into the contest, replacing Aaliyah Smith for the Lady Hounds. 1:38 remaining in the first quarter. Moberly up 20-10. Lady Hounds on an 8-0 run right now. Akinsola, front court right side. Adams at the wing. Back to Akinsola, top of the key. Left side for Kiari. Lee feeds it into the left corner. And a travel called on Minor. Turnover back to the Golden Eagles with 1:27 remaining in the first quarter. Tortilla out in the backcourt. Long pass front court near side. Finds Hughes. Finds Newsom now. Back out to Hughes. She'll take a three. It spins out. No good. Rebound. Knocked out of bounds. It'll be Moberly ball as Lee threw it off of Hughes. Minute 15 left in the quarter. Ben will take on Richard J. Daly College out of Chicago in the nightcap tonight. Scheduled tip around 7 o'clock. Long pass into the front court, left side. Adams with it. Back to the top of the key. Akinsola to the right for Lee. Back to the top of the key for Adams. Into the paint for Douglas. Back out left side. Akinsola triple. That's too strong. The rebound fought for the low post. We'll have a tie-up. And it will go to Rock Valley on the arrow. Cameron Blank back into the game, replacing Nevaeh Hughes with 54.8 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Inbounds pass comes into LeMay. She'll give it back. Tortilla with it. Into the front court, right side Colson. Dribbles at the right wing. Chased by Douglas. Steps back, takes a long two off the rim, no good. Rebound fought for. And on the far sideline, Moberly comes out of there with it. Grabbed by Akinsola. Akinsola into the front court, feeds the right corner. Adams reverses to Lee at the right wing. Split two defenders, now gives it back out. Moberly's going to take some time off the clock. About 8 seconds difference between the two. Right side of the floor, Lee. Top of the key, 10 on the shot clock. Ball left corner for Akinsola in the low post. Deflected loose on the floor, picked up by Rock Valley. 13 seconds left in the quarter. Into the front court, near side. Colson launches a three. Left it short, rebound Moberly. 7 seconds left. Akinsola into the front court with 4. Pass comes right side. Lee will launch one. And that will go out of bounds after 1 quarter. It is Moberly 20, Rock Valley 10. Back in 60 seconds here on Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com.
Make cleanup easy with a new Whirlpool dishwasher. You won't have leftover dishes to hand wash with the flexibility to fit tall items in the adjustable upper rack and room for 14 place settings. Plus, you can skip scrubbing and pre-rinsing when you use the boost cycle. Shop Arts to see how Whirlpool dishwashers can help you manage your family's mealtime messes. See the complete line of Whirlpool appliances at Arts Appliance Furniture, Electronics, and Flooring. Check them out on Facebook or at artsappliance.com.
Whatever you need, you'll find it at Arts.
Finding a home right now is tough, but buying one may be easier than you think. FHA, USDA, and VA loans from Central Bank get you into a house with little or no down payment, which leaves you more money for those unexpected moving costs. Get pre-qualified for an FHA, USDA, or VA home loan at centralbank.net and go from house hunter to home owner. Central Bank, member FDIC, NMLS number 407985, equal housing lender.
Gear up for fishing, hunting, and the outdoors at the Hunting Corner, Monroe City, or at thehuntingcorner.com. J.B. Conley with you as we start the second quarter. Moberly leading Rock Valley by a score of 20-10. Lady Hounds led by Leah Smith and Jimmy Tomlin with 5. I'll go with Kiari Lee, Talia Minor. Jimmy Tomlin is back on the floor. KK Adams is out there, and McKenna Eddings will inbound. Moberly with the ball going left to right. Into the front court, near side. Eddings at the wing, gives it back to the top of the key. Adams lobs it inside. Catch made. Minor lays up in and is fouled. Chance for a three-point play to start the second quarter. Get on the arm by Cameron Blank. That'll be her second. Team foul number 1. She'll sit down. Nevaeh Hughes back into the game. Carly LeMay is out there. Sam Tortilla. Carly Colson. And the free throw is good. And the other player on the floor is Kelly Tybert. Minor with 7 points now. Lead all scores. 23-10. Largest lead for Moberly. They're pressing. It'll be broken into the front court. Long pass to the near side. Hughes with it. Steps back for a three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound control by Lee. Lee will push into the front court near side. Now crosses back to right. Stops top of the key. Pass comes right side of the floor. Then to the low post. Tomboy with it. Gives it back up around the perimeter once more to the right side. Adams dribbling to her left. Feeds it left side. Lee wide open for a three. Off the rim short. And the rebound control by the Golden Eagles. Tortilla in the front court. Working to her right. Gets it to the wing. Three on the way by Carly Colson. Off the rim, no good. Rebound deflected into the hands of Jenny Tomway. She'll leave it back for Eddings into the front court. Crossing out the logo. Top of the key. Bounce pass to the high post right side. Minor drives in. Lays it up and in. Talia Minor with 9. Lady Hounds lead by 15 with 8:45 remaining here in the first half. Long pass into the front court, stolen by Minor. She'll find Eddings in the front court right side. Zips it back left side. Adams open for a three. Bang! KK Adams on the board. It's 28-10 in favor of the Lady Hounds. 8:30 remaining in the first half. Left side ball deflected, goes out of bounds, and last touch by Moberly. Minor wasn't sure if she should grab it or slap it away. Ended up slapping it out of bounds. Inbounds pass all the way to the baseline, deflected out of bounds. And it's going to stay with the Golden Eagles. We'll have to inbound with their own end. Tortillot will look for someone to get open. Throws it near midcourt, and then it's thrown away. They're trying to break the press. Hughes threw it to the far sideline and threw it behind her teammate LeMay. Out of bounds. It'll be Moberly ball. 8:24 remaining in the half. Lady Hounds up 18. Pass comes into Eddings. Back to Minor. Now around the perimeter. Near side. Lee feeds into the corner. Working side. Minor couldn't grab it. Going the other way is Tybert. Into the front court. She'll slow it down. Top of the key. Tortilla drives the lane. Her shot draws a foul. Minor was looking to block it. Either she or Tomley got her on the arm. A call on Minor. Her first. Team first. 8:08 remaining in the first half. Lady Hounds up 28-10. Sam Tortilla at the line. Freshman from Dixon, Illinois. 4.8 points per game. A 72% free throw shooter. Hits the first. Golden Eagles now 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Moberly is 4 of 5. Second free throw is good. 28-12. Up the far sideline, into the front court is Adams. She'll give it back. Eddings, top of the key. Feeds into the high post left side. Minor gives it back to the right side for Lee. Top of the key. Eddings swings it to Adams to the left wing. Back to Eddings. Wide open three. Top of the key. Bang! McKenna Eddings with 5 points. Lady Hounds lead 31-12. 7:45 remaining in the first half. Right side Hughes drives in. Euro step in the lane off the glass. Left it short. Rebound grabbed by Moberly. Jenny Tomway with it. She'll leave off Adams. Long pass into the front court. Minor splits 2 defenders to the rack. Left it short. Counter on rebound. Putback's good. Talia Minor with 11. Lady Hounds by 19. Now 21 points. 33-12. 7:19 remaining. Ball to the front court, and Hughes just threw it away. She was trying to find Ellie Tiber, and Lane Tiber only 5'5", and she threw it to a 7'5" player and went out of bounds. Leah Smith back into the game for the Lady Hounds. It'll be Lee, Adams, Smith, Eddings, and Tomway on the floor. Into the front court. Adams, right side for Lee at the wing. 7 minutes remaining in the half. Near side Lee again. Dribbles once, feeds to the baseline. Tomway works at the low post. Eddings, turnaround jumper, too strong. And the rebound controlled by Tybert. She'll drill into the front court, weaves her way through traffic to the left wing. Now Gibson back up top of the key to LeMay. Dribbling to her right. Looking for help on the right side. Continues towards the baseline, feeds into the corner. 3 on the way is too strong by Colson. Rebound on the near side by McKenna Williams. And throws out to midcourt where it's stolen away. KK Adams into the front court. 1-on-1 against Tybert. Switches to left-hand shot. No good. Got it on rebound. Tybert fell down. And the second attempt is easy for Adams and a timeout. Or a foul. I think they're just chasing down a loose ball. We're ready to go 35-12. Up the far sideline. LeMay into the front court. Lost the handle. Stolen by Eddings. Long outlet pass. Smith in front of the pack. Will lay it up and gets the roll. Now we get a timeout taken by Rock Valley as Coach Watkins not pleased with what he's seeing from his team so far. 6:11 remaining in the first half. Lady Hounds lead 37-12. Back in 30 seconds on Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com.
Napa know-how.
Get ready for winter and save with these November specials at your locally owned Moberly Napa. Napa 10-inch LED light screws into light socket, 8,000 lumens, $27.99. Many Milwaukee and Craftsman items on sale. Premium starting fluid, 11-ounce, $5.59. Power Service diesel fuel supplement, 32-ounce, $8.99. Napa 15W40 heavy-duty diesel motor oil, $14.99 a gallon. Stop by your locally owned Napa Auto Parts in Moberly. They have the know-how.
Whether you're buying a car or buying your dream home, Central Bank of Moberly and Moberly and Huntsville has a loan that's perfect for you. And R.G. Mongler Real Estate of Moberly is your premier real estate agent for mid-Missouri. When you're looking to buy or sell your home, a farm, or commercial property, the only name to know is R.G. Mongler. 6:11 remaining in the first half. Lady Hounds up 37-12. Emily Ridge back in the game. We'll get into the front court right sideline. Feeds into the right corner. Driving in. Jumpers left short by Cameron Blank. Loose ball chased down by Blank at the right wing. She'll drive back in the lane. Now kick to the near side. 3 is on the way. That is too strong by LeMay. Rebound Moberly. Smith into the front court. Sprinting up the floor. Dishes right side. And the shot left short by Dynasty Smith. And the rebound controlled by Rock Valley. Near side jumper left short by LeMay was blocked out of bounds by Eddings, actually. He'll stay with Rock Valley. 5:37 left in the half. LeMay will inbound. Into the lane. Quick jumper up and in by McKenna Williams. Her first points of the night. 37-14. 5.5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Long pass up the floor was too high for Smith. From Malia Smith to Dynasty Smith, out of bounds. And it'll be Rock Valley ball. Williams to the right side for Rich. Back to Williams to the near side of the floor. LeMay into the front court, near side for Tybert. Into the lane for Rich. Lets her defender pass and puts it up and in. Emily Rich gets her first points. 37-16. 5:08 remaining in the first half. Heading to top of the key. Right side. Aaliyah Smith. The near side, Lee at the wing. Finds Eddings near the right corner, inside the arc, back to the left side. Reverse top of the key, 3 on the way by Adams. Off the heel, no good. Rebound, Dynasty Smith. Feeds it back in the lane where it's stolen away by LeMay. Carly LeMay into the front court. Near the top of the key, knocked out of her hands by Aaliyah Smith. Smith out in front of the pack. Has trouble getting the dribble, does corral it, lays it up and in. She's got 9 points. Lady Hounds up 39-16, 4:33 remaining in the first half. Long pass to the front court, right side Blank. Her pass deflected and taken away by Dynasty Smith. She'll find Aaliyah Smith up the floor. To the rack, switches hands left side, no good. Dynasty with the rebound, kicks out to the near side. Reverse top of the key. Eddings will take the 3, bang! Her second 3 of the game. She's got 8 points. Lady Hounds up 42-16. 4:04 remaining and a foul. Aaliyah Smith got tangled up with Emily Ridge. That'll be her first, team foul number 2. Dahlia Douglas back in for Moberly, replacing Dynasty Smith. Multiple changes for the Golden Eagles. They've got Hughes, Newsom, Colson, Portillot, and Tybert on the floor. Tybert drives the lane left side. Douglas with the block. Loose ball picked up by Moberly. Adams into the front court, near side for Eddings. Into the lane. Douglas lets her defender pass, turns back to her left, puts it up and in. Talia Douglas with 6. And it's 44-16 in favor of the Lady Hounds. Into the front court, ball fed to the right side baseline. Jumper from 10 will not go for Newsom. Rebound controlled by the Golden Eagles. Put back jumper from the free throw line. No good by Tiber. Douglas with the rebound in traffic. She'll leave it off for Aaliyah Smith. Into the front court, left side of the floor. Top of the key. KK Adams dribbling to her right. Lobs it towards the baseline for Eddings with 2 defenders on her. Lets one fall down. The jumper left short. Douglas comes over the back on the rebound. That'll be her first team foul, number 3. 3:09 left in the first half. Lady Hounds up 44-16. Buki Akinsola back into the game for Mobley. Also checking in will be Talia Minor. The bench will be Adams and Eddings. Lady Hounds by 28. Tybert in the backcourt, and a foul reach is going to be called. That's number 1 on Akinsola. That's team foul number 4. Coach Hayden tells her team she does not want to be in the bonus. Inbounds pass comes in. Cortilla, long pass into the front court right side. Finds Colson, drives the baseline. Ball loose on the floor, rolls out of bounds. The Lady Hounds bench will be Mobley ball. It was last touched by Nevaeh Hughes. 2:53 remaining until halftime. Aaliyah Smith will get into the front court. Right side of the floor. Baseline jumper along 2. Will not go for Akinsola, and a foul on the rebound. They call Eli Tybert for it. That'll be her second. Team foul number 2. 2:42 remaining. Inbounds pass comes in, left elbow. Driving in, we get a whistle, and another foul is going to be called. And the shot attempt by Minor. She was hit on the arm by Tybert. It picks up her 3rd. And team foul number 3. That's going to get Carly LeMay back off the bench. Tybert will have a seat. Talia Minor, 3 of 3 from the line. Game high 11 points. First free throw is good. Lady Hounds 66% from the line on the season coming in. They're 5 of 6 in this one, now 6 of 7 as she hit them both. 46-16 with 2:35 remaining in the first half. Tortilla out in the backcourt. Near side front court, LeMay. Draws 2 defenders, gets the pass away near side. Carly Colson for 3 is good. She has 5 points now, 46-19. Leah Smith into the front court, drives lane all the way to the rack. Popper won't go. Rebound controlled by Smith. Put back up and in on the scoop shot. She's got 11. Second Lady Hound at double digits, 48-19. Coming up on 2 minutes remaining in the half. Long pass into the front court, deflected to the right side, got through. Hughes with it. At the wing, feeds it to the baseline. Long pass back to the near side. Another 3 by Colson. Off the rim, short. Rebound controlled by Mobley with 1:45 left in the half. Aaliyah Smith into the front court, top of the key. Dribbling to her right. Still dribbling. Dishes back out. Now fed right corner. 3 on the way. Spins out, no good for Kiara Lee. Rebound controlled by Rock Valley with 1.5 minutes remaining. Right side, Colson. Gives it back out right side. Hughes for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound and a foul, and the Hounds will be in the bonus. Fouls on Akinsola. That'll be her second, team foul number 5. And going to the line will be Jaden Newsom. Sophomore from Sterling, Colorado. 5'7". She's 3 of 5 from the free throw line this year, averaging 2.5 points per game. And the first free throw bounces out, no good. One more attempt coming up. And the official now allowing the substitution. Lake into the table. He got a second free throw. Won't go either. Rebound deflected, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Moberly ball. And now they'll allow Tom Way into the game, replacing Douglas. 48-19, 1:20 remaining in the first half. In the backcourt, Kiari Lee, front court near side, finds Akinsola. Back to Lee, left side, Smith. Drives to the left elbow, now takes it back out, swings it near side, Lee with it. 15 on the shot clock, kicked out to Smith for three, off the rim, no good. Rebound fought for in the lane, grabbed by Minor, the put back up and in. 50-19 with 52 seconds remaining. Minor with a game-high 15 points. Top of the key, LeMay swings it right side. Three on the way, will not go. Rebound, Kelly Lee. 40 seconds left until halftime. Ball knocked loose in midcourt and picked back up by Rock Valley. They'll feed it in 2-on-1. Extra pass, and the layup is there for Hughes. The assist by Tortilla. Shot clock's off, 25 seconds remaining in the half. It's 50-21. Lee to the near side. Finds Akinsola, back to Lee. She'll take the three off the heel, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds, and a foul, I think, is called. Yes, a foul called on Minor. That'll be her second. With 15.6 seconds remaining till halftime. At the line will be Nevaeh Hughes with 8 points. 55% free throw shooter on the season, 0 for 2 in this game. First one here is off the rim, no good. One more free throw coming up. The men will take on the Bulldogs from Richard J. Daley College of Chicago in the second game. Second free throw is good by Hughes. 50-22. 15.6 seconds remaining till halftime. Shot clocks are off. Aaliyah Smith into the front court. Near side finds Lee. Down to 7. Down to 5. Down to 4. Left side for Smith. Pulls up for a 3. Off target left. Rebound Rock Valley. And that'll do it for the half. At the half, it is Moberly 50. And the Golden Eagles 22. Moberly wins the quarter 30-12. We're going to take a 2-minute break. We'll be back with a halftime show. You're listening to Lady Greyhounds basketball on Information Radio Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com.
Is your child spending too much time online? Is it time for less screen time and more sunshine? The CV Command IQ app from Sheraton Valley can help. As a fiber internet customer, the CV Command IQ app allows you to control your ultimate Wi-Fi experience and set limits on your child's internet usage. Plus, the Protect IQ feature is offered free to all Sheraton Valley internet customers. If it's connected, it's protected. Download the CV Command IQ app from the App Store or Google Play today. Go further, go faster, go fiber.
Pre-wash clothes and other items right in the wash with a convenient built-in water faucet. Gives you easy access to an instant water stream. A Whirlpool top load with the 360 wash agitator keeps clothes moving to provide a thorough clean and a variety of water levels. Upgrade your laundry room with a washer that helps you handle the pre-wash and washing process all in one place. Arts. See the complete line of Whirlpool appliances at Arts Appliance Furniture, Electronics, and Flooring. Check them out on Facebook or artsappliance.com.
Whatever you need, you'll find it at Arts.
At Valentine Insurance Agency.
We're proud to be Americans in this land of liberty, where we're free to serve our customers with pride and integrity. We deliver value and quality, so come see us today, because we're proud to be Americans here in the USA.
Since 1964, call Valentine Insurance Agency at 263-1111.
As independent agents, the folks at PK Wise Agency in Moberly and Sellers Wise Insurance in Salisbury offer auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Their experienced agents work on your behalf to find the right coverage at the best possible rate for you. When you have a claim, you have the backing of reliable, experienced agents. That's why area residents rely on PK Wise and Sellers Wise for all their insurance needs. Celebrating well over 100 years in business, your independent insurance agents at PK Wise and Sellers Wise put you first.
This week at Staples, save 60% on. Thanks for your business this year. Save 60% on.
Happy holidays, Nana.
Save 60% on.
You are cordially invited.
Right now at Staples, you can save 60% on custom printed holiday cards and invitations. So you can say, thanks for a great year. Happy holidays. Or come on over, all for less. For everything you need printed this holiday, go to Staples, the working and learning store. In-store and online. Ends 12/3. Exclusions and restrictions apply.
Welcome back to the halftime show, brought to you by Arts. For quality and service after the sale, shop Arts Appliance, Furniture, Electronics, and Flooring in Moberly. Check them out on Facebook or at artsappliance.com. At the half, Lady Hounds lead this one by a score of 50-22. Moberly led by Talia Miner with 15 points off the bench. Aaliyah Smith with 11. McKenna Eddings with 8 points. Daria Douglas with 6. 5 each for KK Adams and Jenny Tumway. Rock Valley led by Nevaeh Hughes with 9 points. Carly Colson with 5. 2 each for Emily Rich, Cameron Blank, Sam Tortillot, and McKenna Williams. Moberly 6 of 7 from the free throw line in the first half. Rock Valley was 3 of 8. No ties or lead changes. Moberly started the game on a 9-0 run. They led 20-10 after 1 quarter of play. Outscored Rock Valley 30-12 in the second, leading 50-22 here at the half. Regional Radio encourages you to stop by these fine businesses and thank them for making this broadcast possible. Arts Appliance, Furniture, Electronics, and Flooring, B-Craft Jewelers, John Cochran with Valentine Insurance Agency, MacRack, R.G. Mongler Real Estate, Knapp Auto Parts, Thomas Motors, all of Moberly, P.K. Weiss Agency in Moberly, and Sellers Weiss Insurance in Salisbury, Central Bank of Moberly and Huntsville, Sheridan Valley keeping you connected, the Hunting Corner in Monroe City, C&R Markets with a location near you, Regional Missouri Bank with branches in Keatsville, Salisbury, Glasgow, Paris, Brookfield, and 2 locations in Marceline and Moberly. And Moberly Area Community College in Moberly, Macon, Kirksville, Hannibal, Mexico, Columbia, and online. Lady Hounds leading 50-22. Not trailed in this contest, and trying to get to 8-0 on the year. They won the first 7 games of the season, coming off the 148-34 win over Marshalltown. As they're now averaging more than 101 points per game, giving up only 45 per contest. Now on pace for 100 in this one. And none of the first 7 games have been close. Average margin of victory is 56 points. And the closest one so far was a 29-point win over Danville in the opener here on November 4th. Everything else has been 30-plus. We've got the men's contest coming up a little bit later tonight as the Greyhounds will take on Richard J. Daly College out of Chicago. The 2 earlier games, the Arkansas State Mid-South women beat Spoon River 67-51. And the Highland of Illinois men beat State Fair 64-46. Coaches were scouting that game, obviously. We'll have 3 games with State Fair and at least 1, probably 2 with Highland. Then we'll take on Highland tomorrow night. Good chance we'll face them up in their tournament coming up in mid-December. Tomorrow's schedule has Spoon River's women against Rock Valley, State Fair's men against Richard J. Daly. And the Lady Hounds will take on Arkansas State Mid-South at 5. And the Greyhounds will take on Highland at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Pregame coverage starting at 4:50 tomorrow here on AM 1230 at FM 92.5 Quicks. Lady Hounds lead this one by a score of 50-22. And join us now to talk about the men's contest coming up a little bit later tonight. Head coach of the Greyhounds, Pat Smith. I hope you had a happy Thanksgiving, Coach.
I did, JB. Had a real happy Thanksgiving and practiced yesterday morning. Got a few things done and then went home and watched the Vikings pull out another another game.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And I was in there watching the last little bit of Missouri and Arkansas.
I'm going to be watching that one a little bit later tonight. I got that one recorded. I'll be interesting to see. But your thoughts on, well, first of all, last weekend, a couple of nice wins for your squad at State Fair.
I think National Park's a really talented team, and I thought we really played well that day. And thought we were in a good position to go ahead and to do some things, to work on some things. At the same time, try to get better. And, going into that game, there was no guarantees. I thought it was going to be a tough game, and sure enough, it was. And real pleased with our effort and real pleased with the weekend.
Your team playing a lot better as of late. Nice 6-game winning streak. Do you feel the guys are really picking up and executing the system the way you'd like?
No, we're getting better, but we're not there. That's what I had a long talk with them yesterday, just about the fact that we got to go ahead and we got to keep finding a new level. We still have too many breakdowns. I still feel like that, we're one of these teams that I'm having to push all the time, push every button. And I told them this morning. I don't mean to hurt anybody's feelings. I went home last night and watched Jimmy Bell play. About 2 days ago, I watched Dusan Mahorsic play a really good game against Kansas. I watched Jimmy Bell last night guard the 7'4" kid for Purdue. Sincere's starting to play really well at St. Louis U. So every time I turn on, we've got somebody playing. These guys, I don't know. We'll see. But I'll say this. They got to do it together. And there's got to be we have got to continue. And part of it is just not having any players back from last year. That we are a work in progress. So even though we've improved tremendously, we're not letting off the throttle. We got to keep going, and we got to keep getting better because the games are about to get real serious. And I'm hoping that we meet the challenge.
How much does that help, even having one or two returning sophomores who can kind of help the guys along, learn the system, rather than just having the coaching staff do it all?
Well, I probably never realized how much it helped until this year. And, the 4 kids who were back from last year, obviously like every kid, like every coach, like every radio announcer, they weren't perfect. But I really probably miscalculated and underestimated just how essential those guys were to what we did. To maybe even before I walk in on a meeting, making sure everybody's got their hoods off. Making sure that everybody understands, hey, I'm going to be honest, we probably weren't real good in practice today. Yes, tomorrow we better be ready because it's going to be tough.
If you have 3 guys running a set the right way in practice, 3 returning guys who know the system, that maybe help you coach the other 2 up and get them ready to go.
I'll give you an example. Last year, early in the year, I made a comment to our kids that, last year, that, hey, I don't mind taking playing time. I'll put you on the bench. And Sincere Parker raised his hands. He says, I'm living proof of that. He says, I went to the bench after starting for a while. I came off the bench because I wasn't getting my job done. Yeah. And so, that leadership is important. But, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Nobody, let me tell you, I knew from the time that we would have 0 returnees back this year that it was going to have its own set of challenges. And it does. But you know what? We're 7-1 and won 6 in a row. And that's better than being 1-7 and trying to figure it out. Does that make any sense?
It does make sense.
And, I want to defend your Vikings. I get so damn tired about people talking about them being 8-2 with the only 8-2 team ever to have a negative plus-minus deal in terms of scoring points given up. So what? You know what that shows me? They win close games.
Well, a touchdown last night, that touchdown victory put them back over at 9-2 now.
Well,
they can't talk about it anymore.
I'm just defending your Vikings, man. I mean, it's kind of like when everybody used to always jump on the Buffalo Bills, 4 straight Super Bowls and couldn't win one. How many people get to 4?
Right.
I mean, they're hard to get to
4 in a row.
Yeah. I mean, somebody asked me last year, the other year, the guy called me up and he says, Coach, he says, I know you want to win a national title. I said, you know what I want to do before I win a national title? He said, what's that? I said, get back to Hutch. Because you have to get there before you have a chance to win one.
Right.
And as we all know, you've called our games long enough, JB. It's not an easy road to get there.
There's always a battle or 2 all the way that you got to win to get there. What can you tell us about Richard J. Daly?
Dangerous and scary a little bit. They're going to hoop. They're going to play. They wanted to come down here. They've got some Chicago kids. They know my Chicago area kids. They truly play with a lot of freedom. They went down and they've struggled early this year, but they've had their moments. And with that said, I go into every game doing 2 things: having a lot of respect for our opponents and a lot of confidence in our own ability if we'll do what we're supposed to do.
Well, I know you worry about your guys and your system, make sure they're doing it right. Is there something about the Bulldogs, though, that you're concerned about?
Yeah, us. How we approach the game, so it's been a lot about us. And I heard I came home last night. Yesterday when we had a practice, JB, I just went off on our kids. Our ball screen coverage has got to get better. It's a never-ending detail for coaches. So I just go off on our ball screen coverage. How much it's frustrated me. We're not playing it right. I'm really tired. We're going to have to start running for it. We're going to have to start going ahead and having extra practice time for it. I go home last night, and they're interviewing Mark Few. They're getting ready to play late. And, of course, Gonzaga, and they interview him, and they say, Coach, how was your Thanksgiving? He said, he said, I'm a pastor's kid. It's a special time for me. And he says, he says, we all get so bogged down with our ball screen coverages, and I just started laughing. Because, like Coach Hayes said, well, Coach, that's what you spent 98% of your practice time on yesterday. He said, we have to give thanks and we have to be appreciative. And I thought how true that is. And, one thing and it's minor, I guess, in the grand scheme of things, I appreciate playing basketball at Mobley at Thanksgiving. I know one thing, it's a lot easier to do it here with me right now than the 2 years I was away and came back and played in it. Yeah. So I'm glad to be home school again.
All right.
And with that said, we what we got to do is we got to keep improving. And game tonight, we need to play well, and we need to do our stuff, and then we need to try to get a win out of it.
Coach, appreciate your time. Good luck tonight.
Thanks, JB. Talk to you after the game.
Thank you. That's Pat Smith joining us here on the halftime show, brought to you by Arts for quality and service after the sale. Shop Arts Appliance, furniture, electronics, and flooring in Moberly. Check them out on Facebook or artsappliance.com. We're going to take a 30-second break and be back with the second half. Lady Hounds up 50-22. You're listening to Lady Hounds basketball on Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com.
Are you looking to sell your home, farm, or commercial property? Or looking to find your dream home and settle down? The well-known established real estate company of R.G. Mongler Real Estate in Moberly is your team you need working for you to help you find that perfect piece of property. For over 40 years, R.G. Mongler Real Estate has been your premier real estate agent for Mid-Missouri. No one knows this area better than the R.G. Mongler team. Look them up today at rgmongler.com or stop by their office at North William Street in Moberly.
And welcome back. We get ready for the second half here on Information Radio Quicks as Lady Hounds lead by a score of 50-22. Moberly will be going right to left here in the second half. Golden Eagles will have the ball there in the white uniforms, black numerals, gold trim. They've got Hughes, LeMay, Williams, Blank, and looks like Colson's going to start in place of Tyberg here in the second half. Lady Hounds looks like they're going to their starting five. Aaliyah Smith, Kelly Lee, McNettings, Bennett, and Tomway. Ball fed inside, and we get a quick foul called. Foul was called on Carrie Lee. That'll be her first team foul number 1. It'll put Cameron Blank at the line. Blank with 2 points. Team does 15.3 per game this year, 85.7% free throw shooter. And she misses the first. It's only the 5th miss she's had from the free throw line this year, 24-28 coming in. Second free throw was a brick short. The rebound controlled by Moberly. Into the front court, right side Lee, off to her right for Smith. Top of the key 3, and that's an air ball short and goes out of bounds. It'll be Golden Eagles ball. Inbounds pass comes into LeMay. Guarded by Smith, feeds it to the near side. Williams back to LeMay. Into the front court as they break the press underneath the basket. Layup is there for Hughes, who has 11. 50-24. Front court near side of the floor. Lee with it right side. Up to the top of the key, near side of the floor. Eddings with it, back to the right side. Ball fed to the high post, back to the near side. 3 on the way by Eddings. Off the rim, no good. Rebound tipped to the corner and controlled by Carly LeMay. Into the front court, Hughes with it, drives in. Gives it back out to the near side of the floor. Left side of the floor, Colson with it. Across the top of the key. Gives it back out. Going to her right to the other side of the floor. Holding it there is Hughes. Ball fed into the corner. Worked underneath, shot off the glass, up and in by McKenna Williams. She's got 4 points now, 50-26. Into the front court, near side Lee. Gives it back out to Smith. Eddings, near side of the floor. Lee feeds it into the corner. Lee with it at the wing, curling to her right. At the top of the key, shot clock at 8. Right side, Smith drives in past two defenders, lays it up, shot too strong. Rebound deflected and grabbed by Rock Valley. Blank comes out of there with it, long pass into the front court. Right side, Colson launches a play, left it short. And rebound controlled by Williams, the putback up and in. McKenna Williams with 6. 50-28. Smith long pass to the front court for Lee. Lee guarded by Williams, now also guarded by LeMay. Gives it back out, Eddings top of the key, working right. Smith at the wing. Right corner for Bennett, gives it back out, top of the key, Lee again. Right side more for Eddings. Into the low post, Tomway back to the near side. Jumper from the left elbow by Bennett. Off the rim, no good. The rebound controlled by the Golden Eagles. Mobley has yet to score here in the second half. Driving in is Hughes. Pass comes to the right side of the floor. Colson for 3. Left it short. Rebound Moberly. 7:19 remaining in the third quarter. Long pass up the floor. Eddings will lay it up and in. McKenna Eddings with 10 points. Third Lady Hound in double digits. 52-28. 7:10 remaining third quarter. Now still midcourt by Smith. She'll streak to the basket, uncontested, laid up and in. Alea Smith with 13. It's 54-28. Into the front court, and Smith will be called for the reach, trying to tap away from LeMay. That'll be her second team foul. Number 2 on Moberly. Talia Minor into the contest. Tomley comes to the bench. And LeMay will sit down. Tybert's into the game. And bounce pass stolen by Mobley. Eddings into the front court. Finds Minor, streaks to the basket, lays it up and in. 56-28, 6:45 remaining. Into the front court. Colson between the circles. Right side, Tybert. Left side of the floor, Hughes with it. Into the lane, streaks to the basket, lays it up and in. She's got 13 to lead her team. 56-30, 6:23 remaining. Leah Smith into the front court. Pass was deflected. Does get through to Minor in traffic, and she's going to be tied up. It'll be Moberly's ball on the arrow. 6:10 remaining in the third quarter. Lady Hounds up 56-30. Talia Minor will inbound. Gets it back. Now ball swung to the near side. Lee into the corner. Now comes back to the top key. Back to Lee again at the left wing. Drives the lane. Jumps from 8. High off the window. Too strong. And the rebound controlled by Nevaeh Hughes. Hughes into the front court. Far sideline. Now crossing to her right. Back to her left. At the left elbow. Takes the jumper. It's off the rim. Too strong. Rebound tipped around. Saved by Williams on the baseline. Hughes has it. Falls to the ground. And we're going to have a foul called. And Hughes may have had her ankle rolled on. The foul on Eddings will be her first. Team foul number 3. She hits her feet. Hughes does. Appears to be okay. Tybert will inbound baseline near side of the basket. I gotta wait for Eddings to adjust her jersey. Now we're ready to go. Inbounds pass to the top. The key for Colson. Goes by the screen to her left. Now takes a 3 over Eddings. Off the window and in. Her second 3 of the game. 56-33. 5.5 minutes remaining in the third. Into the front court. Ball swung to the right side. Eddings for 3. Off the rim too strong. Rebound Minor in the high post. Kicks it back out to Eddings, right wing. Drives to the baseline. Back into Minor. In traffic, was fouled. Will shoot 2. See which one they call it on. Had 2 defenders on her. And they call on Hughes. That'll be her first. Team foul number 1. 5:15 remaining third quarter. It's 56-33. First free throw is good. Minor with 18. One more attempt coming up. Second free throw is good. 19 for her, including 7 of 7 from the free throw line. Lady Hounds up 58-33, coming up on the midway point of the third quarter. The Eagles break the press. They get in the front court. Hughes will lay it up and in. Hughes with 15. 58-35. Smith into the front court, near side. Bounce pass to the low post, left side, putting it on the floor. Nothing there for Bennett. Gives it back out. Smith, free throw line. Splits 3 defenders. Jumper, cut it 1. Pretty play by Smith, who now has 15 points. And the foul was called on Colson. That'll be her first. Team foul number 2. Lee comes out of the game. KK Adams is in for Moberly. Free throw by Smith is good. Her first attempt of the night. 63% free throw shooter, 59-35. Going the other way, the Golden Eagles to the rack, and the layup is there for Cameron Blank. 59-37. Ball brought to the front court. Eddings top of the key. Right side for Adams. Back to Smith, top of the key. Sees it underneath the basket. Eddings lays up, left it short. Kenner on rebound. The putback's good. McKenna Eddings with 12. And a timeout's taken by Moberly, I believe. Yes, we'll take a 30-second break with 4:16 remaining in the third quarter. 61-37. Moberly back in 30 here on Quicks and CentralMowInfo.com.
Want a mower that's strong enough to break all the rules? Want everything without sacrificing anything? Want performance for the long haul at an unbeatable value? The perfect balance of power and performance. A bad boy mower. Packed with power, muscle, simplicity, and comfort the pro in you demands. It's that time of year. It's your time. You deserve a bad boy. From the Hunting Corner in Monroe City, this is Callie. Get your bad boy mower today at the Hunting Corner in Monroe City and at thehuntingcorner.com. Then mow with an attitude.
You're listening to Moberly Lady Greyhounds basketball on AM 1230, KWIX Moberly 92.5, KWIX FM Cairo, and CentralMowInfo.com. 4:16 remaining here in the third quarter. Moberly leading 61-37. Inbounds pass will come from the baseline to our left. Williams will trigger. Gets it into Cameron Blank. Blank will get it into the front court. Top of the key working right. Lobs it a low post, and Smith will deflect it away and picks up the loose ball. Is Smith going the other way? Crosses the timeline, forces the pass to low post, deflected and taken away by Williams. Ball brought in the front court by Tybert. There are 4 minutes to play in the third quarter. Tybert between the circles, working right. Now working left. Out of distance by Eddings. Ball fed inside, deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with Rock Valley. 3:41 remaining in the third quarter. The men take on Richard J. Daly in the nightcap. Scheduled tip around 7 o'clock here on Quicks. Inbounds pass will come from Tybert on the baseline. Long pass to the left wing. Colson with it, puts it on the floor. She'll take a 3 over Eddings. It's off the heel, no good. Rebound grabbed by Hughes, dribbling to the near corner. And then her pass to midcourt, stolen by Eddings. Eddings out in front of the pack. Will lay it up left side, it's good. McKenna Eddings with 14 points, 65-37 in favor of the Lady Hounds. 3:18 remaining in the third. A steal at midcourt by Talia Minor. 1 on 3, and she has her pocket picked from behind by Ellie Tybert. Long pass up the floor and a foul that we call reach on Adams. As Hughes was trying to feed Williams. Adams picks up her first, team foul number 4. .306 remaining third quarter. Lady Hounds lead at 65-37. Jaden Newsom back into the game for Rock Valley, and we get a foul on the inbounds pass. This is on Minor. It'll be her third, team foul number 5. We'll bring up 2 free throws for McKenna Williams. Bree Davis back into the game, replacing Hughes. Lady Hounds, we're going to get Douglas and Tomway into the contest, replacing Bennett and Minor. McKenna Williams, 75% free throw shooter coming in. First one's good. 5'11" freshman from Darien, Wisconsin, averaging 7 points per game. 65-38 with 3:04 remaining in the third quarter. Second free throw is good. She hit them both, has 8 points now. 65-39. Aaliyah Smith will get it into the front court far side. Working to her right, lobs it into the right corner. Eddings on the baseline. Tries to feed a pass out to Conway. It's deflected and taken away by Rock Valley. Front court baseline. Newsom with it. Gives it back to Williams. Puts it in. Williams with 10. 65-41. 2:38 remaining. Smith top of the key. High post right side. Tomlin back out to Smith. Wide open for a 3. Bang! Her second of the game. She's tied for a game high 19 points, 68-41. At the other end, nasty block by Douglas on the shot attempt by Tybert. Loose ball picked up in the corner by Davis for the Golden Eagles. Back out to Tybert near midcourt. 2:10 remaining. Tybert dribbling to her right. At the wing, goes back to her left. Feeds it left side of the floor. She'll hand it off Newsom. 3 on the near side. Will not go for Carly Colson. Put back by Williams. Left short. Rebound by Douglas. She'll leave it for Smith and is going to sprint up the near sideline. Zips it to the near side. Adams for 3. Off the rim. Short rebound control by Smith. In traffic. Weaves back to her right. Bounce pass underneath the basket. Tomley kicks to the near side. Reversed out to Smith. Top of the key. Right side. Eddings open for a 3. Off the heel. No good. The rebound controlled by Rock Valley with 1:30 remaining in the third quarter. Lady Hounds leading 68-41. Tybert in the front court. Dribbling to her right, back to her left at the top of the key. Long pass to the near side is stolen away by Mobley. Into the front court. Smith with it. Dishes right side. And Tomway lays up. Shot was too strong. The rebound controlled by Rock Valley. Into the front court left side. Colson. Her jumper blocked by Douglas. Gets her own rebound back out in the corner. Colson on the dribble under a minute to go in the third quarter. Low post left side. Williams too strong to the right. Put back by Davis is fouled. She'll shoot 2. With 54 seconds remaining in the third quarter. And the foul on KK Adams will be her second. Sam Tortilla back into the game for Rock Valley. Smith and Eddings come to the bench for Moberly. Carrie Lee's in the game. Pookie Akinsola's into the game as well. Davis, an 87% free throw shooter, misses the first. 6'3" freshman from Beloit, Wisconsin, averaging 6.6 points per game. Second best on the team in free throws and in field goal percentage. Hits the second for her first point of the night. 68-42, under a minute to go in the third. Akinsola into the front court. Lobs into the high post. Tomway with it. Back to the near side. Akinsola thought about a 3. Puts on the floor. In the lane. Pops from 10. Gets the roll. Her first points. 70-42. And bounce pass will come in to Newsom. She'll get into the front court far side. About 6 seconds difference between the two clocks. Near midcourt, Tortilla with it. Dribbles to her left. Hands off to Emily Rich. Around the perimeter, coming to the near side of the floor, all the way to the right wing. Back to the top of the key. 10 on the shot clock. Ball fed inside. A reach will be called on Tomway. That'll be her first. Davis back to the line where she has 1 point tonight. 16.1 seconds remaining in the third quarter. First free throw is good. 70-43. Second free throw. It's also good. 15 seconds remaining in the quarter. Shot clocks are off. Console into the front court, near side. Adams gives it back to her, down to 5. Ball fed low post Douglas. Turnaround jumper from 7, won't get the roll. Tomway couldn't grab the rebound, goes out of bounds as time expires. After 3 quarters, Moberly leads 70-44. Back in 60 seconds here on Information Radio Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com.
The game day gridlock is in full swing today. Looks like no one's getting anywhere in time for kickoff.
But wait, somebody's running the field with a nimble pass play like I've never seen. Yeah, just look at that handling speed and power. Whoever he is, he's on the way to the best seat in the house. This vehicle purchase is a bona fide touchdown.
At Thomas Motors, we'll deliver the game-winning car for you and make sure it's customized to fit your needs. Online at thomasmtrs.com.
Mac Rack in Moberly has over 22 years of experience as an American-owned, American-made manufacturer providing exceptional world-class pallet rack repair and protection solutions. Due to continued growth, Mac Rack is expanding, therefore Mac Rack is seeking welders and fabricators for both first and second shifts. If you are seeking a career with an established company, apply by stopping by Mac Rack located at 100 Sparks Avenue in Moberly. Become part of a growing American-owned and operated manufacturer with Mac Rack in Moberly.
And welcome back. J.B. Conley with you as we start the fourth quarter. Moberly leading by a score of 70-44. Our condolences going out to Maya Boyce and her family. Maya not here tonight. She's at a funeral, and we wish her family the best. She'll be rejoining the team next week, but best to her tonight. Lady Hounds leading by a score of 70-44. And the Golden Eagles will start the fourth quarter with the ball. Williams will inbound. Bertillett out there with her as well. Davis, Newsom, and Rich on the floor for Rock Valley. Ball brought to the front court near side. Akinsola guarding Bertillett. Hand off to Rich on the far side. She's guarded by Adams. Douglas out there along with Lee and Tomway. Long pass left side. Williams will take a 3. He left it short. Douglas has it ripped away by Davis, and a foul on the putback will go against Douglas. I'll put Davis at the line. That's number 2 on Daria Douglas. First team foul. Davis 3 of 4 from the line. First attempt here. Bounces out, no good. .9:38 remaining at 70-44. Second free throw is no good. Rebound to the near side, knocked out of bounds, and it's going to be Moberly ball. Adams will inbound, and Akinsola will bring it up the floor. Ball fed to Douglas, high post on the near side, back to the right side of the floor. Lee dribbles to the right elbow, feeds it to the baseline. Douglas from 10 feet, up and in. Daria Douglas with 8 points. 72-44, 9:19 remaining. Sam Tortilla into the front court, left side for Rich. Back out Tortilla with it near the top of the key. Tries the elbows, back to Rich, left corner 3. Off the rim, short. Rebound tipped around, grabbed by Moberly. 3-on-2 the other way. Bounce pass to the near side. Tomway feeds it back, and Lee lays it up and in. Her first points of the night. 74-44. Just under 9 minutes to play. Tortilla into the front court. Ball fed high post Davis. Guarded by Douglas. Drives right side. Leans into Douglas. Douglas knocks it out of her hands. Davis got it back. Shot up and in. Her first bucket. She's got 5 points. 74-46. Into the front court. Akinsola, her jumper from 8, no good. Got her own rebound. Kicks out to the near side. Lee thought about a 3. She'll drive the lane. Pops from 10 feet. Too strong. Douglas tips it inside. Tomway can't hang on to it. Loose ball picked up on the baseline by Jaden Newsom. 8:18 remaining. Lady Hounds by 28. Ball fed in the high post near side for Williams. And it's stolen away by Mobley. Up the floor, Akinsola to the rack. Count it, one. Chance for a three-point play. Patillo got her on the arm. That'll be her first personal. Akinsola with 4 points now. Deanna Smith coming into the game for Daria Douglas. Akinsola, 58% from the line this year. Missed the free throw. Rebound controlled by Rock Valley. Only the second miss from the free throw line tonight by Mobley. Three at the other end by Rich won't go. Rebound controlled by the Lady Hounds. Akinsola into the front court. Pass comes left corner. Three on the way by Adams. Off the rim, no good. And a foul on the rebound against Rock Valley. Fouls on Jade Newsom. That'll be her first. Team foul number 2. Mobley up 76-46 with 7:50 remaining. Pass will come in near side. On the dribble to the rack. Shot won't go by Akinsola, but a foul's going to be called. And 2 free throws coming up. Davis picks up her third. Lady Hounds by 30. And the first free throw on its way is good. (77-46). Second free throw. Spins out, no good. Rebound Tomway. The putback won't go either. Ball batted around and chased down out of bounds in the corner. And not able to save it was Newsom. It'll be Mobley ball. 7:42 remaining. Akinsola will inbound from the far corner. Gets into Kiari Lee. Dribbles up around the arc. Pass to the near side for Adams. Feeds into the high post. Smith will give it back to the right side. Akinsola weaves through traffic. Lost the ball. It's loose on the floor. And coming out there with it is Davis for Rock Valley. Tortilla into the front court. Pass right side for Williams. Gives it back out. Tortilla near midcourt. Shot clock at 15, right side of the floor. Stops there, needs help. Left side, Newsom drives in. Pass deflected back to her. Works to the left low post, she travels. Mobley ball, 7:06 remaining, and a line change coming in for the Golden Eagles. Blank, Hughes, Colson, LeMay, and Tybert all into the game. 7 minutes remaining. Lady Hounds by 31. Bounce pass to the high post. Tomway with it. Pass to the right side. Spin move by Lee. Picks up her dribble. Pass to the near side. Stolen by Tybert. Tybert up the floor. Ball knocked out of her hands from behind by Akinsola. She chases it down the left corner. Back to LeMay to the top of the key. Dribbles once. Feeds the inside. Ball deflected loose and picked up by Adams for Mobley. Adams will get into the front court right side. 6.5 minutes remaining. Into lane Tomway. Back to the right side. Akinsola gives it back out. Adams top of the key. Akinsola right side of the wing. She'll take the three. It was partially blocked by Cameron Blank. Loose ball picked up by Rock Valley. Long pass up the floor. And Blank couldn't catch it. Goes out of bounds. Mobley ball. 6:13 remaining. 77-46. Akinsola across the timeline, guarded by LeMay. Guarded by Colson. Right side of the floor now. Lee to the near side. Akinsola feeds it low post. Turnaround jumper, up and in. Deanna Smith with her first points of the evening. 79-46, the largest lead for the Lady Hounds. 5:48 left. Ball fed right corner. Colson will launch a three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound on the far side by LeMay, and then she lost it out of bounds and will stay with Rock Valley. 5:39 remaining. We're going to get a timeout taken by the Golden Eagles. With 5:39 left, Moberly leading 79-46. Back in 30 seconds here on Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com.
Regional Missouri Bank has been building and financing dreams since 1908. From home loans and agriculture loans to commercial loans and everything in between, the dedicated and experienced lending team is there to guide you through the loan process. Regional Missouri Bank lenders have expertise in a variety of loan products and can help you find a competitive rate and term for your specific needs. They know every lending situation is different, and that's why all lending decisions and processing is handled right at home by people just like you. Regional Missouri Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, offer of credit subject to approval.
Tonight's game on Information Radio Quicks brought to you in part by Napa Auto Parts in Moberly, your trusted source for automotive parts and accessories for your car, truck, or SUV. Shop your locally owned Napa Auto Parts in Moberly. They have the know-how. 5:39 remaining, first game of our doubleheader. Lady Hounds leading Rock Valley 79-46. Golden Eagles will inbound from the baseline, far side of the basketball on their offensive end. Carly LeMay will trigger. Comes into the near side. Huge shot was partially blocked and knocked away by Deanna Smith. Chased down to the near side by Blank. Blank into the lane, kicks back to the right corner. Hughes for three, off the rim, no good. Rebound controlled by Kiari Lee. 5:23 left, long pass front court, right side Akinsola. She'll step into a long two, off the rim, no good. And they'll call Smith over the back on the rebound. That'll be her first. Team foul number 2. Aaliyah Smith, Talia Minor, and Ariana Bennett all into the game. LeMay will inbound. Tybert will give it back to her. Coming up on the midway point of the fourth quarter. It's been all Lady Hounds in this one. Hughes in the lane, and she's fouled, trying to spin back out and get a pass away. Fouls on Buki Akinsola. That'll be her third. 5:07 remaining. Lady Hounds lead this one 79-46. KK Adams will come in, replacing Akinsola. Inbounds pass coming from the baseline. Into the lane, quick jumper. Up and in by Cameron Blank. She's got 6. 79-48. Under 5 minutes to play. Right side of the floor. Adams holds it overhead. Feeds it to the right baseline. Yancey Smith back out to Lewis Smith, top of the key. Back in. Yancey in the low post. Pump fakes, puts it up and in. She's got 4 points, 81-48. 4:37 and counting. Left side of the floor, Tybert feeds it off to her left. In the lane, deflected, taken away by Mobley. Up the floor, Bennett. The near side, Smith back to Bennett, and she shuffled her feet. A turnover back to the Golden Eagles with 4:25 remaining. 81-48. Carly LeMay into the front court. Bounce pass from the high post for Hughes. And we're going to have a reach called on Adams. Well, they called that one on Deanna Smith. I thought Adams for sure with the reach, but instead Smith picks up her second, team foul number 4. Well, they will inbound to the near side. 3 on the way. Will not go for Blank, and a foul on the rebound will go against Rock Valley. Hughes picks up her second. McKenna Williams back into the game, replacing Cameron Blank. (81-48). Front court near side of the floor. Adams back to the top of the key for Minor. Off to her right. She'll find Aaliyah Smith into a high post. Bennett kicks out 3 on the way. Won't go for Adams. Rebound deflected back out to Adams, top of the key. She'll launch another 3. Pops out of the cylinder, no good. Rebound in the paint, and Tennessee Smith foul going up with the putback. She'll have 2 free throws. Fouls on Carly Colson. That'll be her second. And Mobley be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Smith 0 of 2 from the free throw line on the season. Has 4 points tonight. First one here is too strong. Mobley 10 of 14 from the free throw line. The Golden Eagles 8 of 18. Second free throw also missed. The rebound controlled by Rock Valley. Into the front court near the top of the key is Carly Colson. Dribbling to her right, back to her left. Hands it off to LeMay. Curling right with 3:37 left. Near side for Tybert. Around the arc, back to her left. Long three on the way by Colson. Off the rim short. Rebound controlled by Mobley. It's grabbed by Minor. Outlet pass to Leah Smith. Front court right side. On pass to near side. Intended for Adams. Goes out of bounds. And it's going to be Mobley ball. LeMay was trying to say it was off of Adams, but didn't get the call. She may have been right. Inbounds pass comes into Aaliyah Smith. She'll give it back. Bennett to the right side. Adams with it. 3:15 left. Into the high post is Smith. Back out. 3 on the way. Won't go for Adams. Rebound fought for her, and we'll have a foul called against Bennett. Going for the rebound. Picks up her third foul. That'll be 2 free throws at the other end. With 3:09 remaining. 81-48. At the line of A. Hughes with a team-high 15 points. She's 1 of 4 from the free throw line tonight. First one's good. One more coming up. Stick around postgame. We're going to talk to Coach Hannah Hayden immediately after this one. We're going to have a lane violation here if this doesn't go, but it did. 17 for her. LeMay's going to come out of the game. Cameron Blank back in. 81-50 with 3:09 left. Aaliyah Smith into the front court. Right side. Finds Minor. Minor couldn't hang on to it. Lost out of bounds. Golden Eagles ball with 3:03 remaining. Kelly Tybert into the front court. At the top of the key, working to her left. Gets it back up top of the key. Blank feeds it high post near side. Hughes back into the right corner for Colson. She's going to launch a 3 from the right wing. Too far. The rebound controlled by Adams for Mobley. She'll find Aaliyah Smith into the front court. Near the top of the key. With 3 defenders around her. Takes the jumper from 12 feet. No good. Rebound Mobley put back by Tennessee Smith is good. She's got 6. 83-50. 2.5 minutes remaining. At the other end, a foul reach is going to be called on Adams against Tybert. Adams picks up her third. Tybert will have 2 free throws. Bree Davis back into the game, replacing Hughes for Rock Valley. They'll also get Tortillot back into the game, replacing Colson. 2:25 left, 83-50. Tybert's first free throw is too strong. The freshman from Clinton, Wisconsin, averaging 8.8 points per game, a team best 88% from the free throw line of the season, 7 of 8 coming in. Second free throw is good, her first point of the night. 83-51. Ball brought into the front court. Smith will feed it into the high post near side for Bennett. Goes once, back out. Akinsola with it. Back to the near side of the floor. Adams back to Akinsola, left corner 3 on the way. Too strong, and the rebound controlled by Davis. 2 minutes remaining. 83-51. Ball fed right corner for Tybert. Into the lane, deflected. They're going to call foul on Deonte Smith for the reach. That is going to be her third personal. At the line, Bree Davis, 3 of 6 from the line, 5 points. And the first free throw is no good. One more coming up. Second free throw is no good. Rebound tipped around, and the grab by Davis. Near side of the floor. Tortillot launches a 3, and it's good. She has 5 points now. 83-54, minute 42 remaining. Baseline near side Bennett, and she stepped on the baseline. Douglas back in for Moberly. Rich and Newsom back into the game for Rock Valley. Bennett will sit down. Minute 38 remaining. It's 83-54. Tortillot into the front court left side. Dribbling to her right. Gets the low block, knocked out of her hands. Douglas with the loose ball. She'll find Leah Smith. Into the front court. Smith goes all the way to the rack left side. Lays it up and in. Smith with 21 points to lead all scores now. 85-54, 1:15 left. Rich into the front court. Dribbling to her right. Hands off to the near side. Tybert with it. Off to the left corner. Ball further lane stolen by Douglas. Under a minute to go. Leah Smith into the front court. She's at right side. Adams for 3. Bang! Her second 3 of the game. She's got 8 points. 88-54, largest lead for Moberly. 42 seconds remaining. Ball swung to the near side. Tybert with it. Dribbling to her left. Gives it back out left side. 3 on the way. Will not go for Tortillot. Rebound Moberly. Shot clock's turned off. 25 seconds remaining. Lady Hounds about to go to 8-0 on the year. They'll be back in action tomorrow night hosting Arkansas State Mid-South. Ball tried to be fed to Douglas by Smith. Goes out of bounds on the baseline with 14 seconds remaining. Arkansas says 67-51 win over Spoon River earlier today. Tortillot with it. She'll hold the ball. Final 5 seconds come off the clock. And Moberly wins this one by a final score of 88-54. We're going to take a 60-second break. We'll be back with the postgame show. You're listening to Lady Hounds basketball on Information Radio Clicks and CentralMoInfo.com.
Okay, well, here's the peanut butter. Now, where's the jelly? Excuse me! Where's the jelly?
Look, it's about 40 paces south. You turn east at Sporting Goods, and then it's about 50 yards ahead on the right. It's on your map.
Has one-stop shopping become less convenient? Stop by your neighborhood C&R Supermarket, where it's easy to find fresh food, low prices, and people who care about your community. C&R Supermarkets, everything you need, right where you want. Online at crsupermarkets.com.
Is your class schedule out of whack and you need to get caught up, get ahead, catch up, or get started on your degree this winter with a winter semester class at MACC, the college for you? MACC has articulation agreements with many colleges and universities throughout Missouri and beyond, so you can transfer all your credits and get your degree on time. Did we mention you'll save a bunch of money? Meet with an advisor or explore your options now at macc.edu. Moberly Area Community College, the college for you.
Make cleanup easy with a new Whirlpool dishwasher. You won't have leftover dishes to hand wash with the flexibility to fit tall items in the adjustable upper rack and room for 14 place settings. Plus, you can skip scrubbing and pre-rinsing when you use the boost cycle. Shop Arts to see how Whirlpool dishwashers can help you manage your family's mealtime messes. See the complete line of Whirlpool appliances at Arts Appliance Furniture, Electronics, and Flooring. Check them out on Facebook or at artsappliance.com.
Whatever you need, you'll find it at Arts.
And welcome back to the postgame show here on Information Radio Clicks. Lady Hounds win this one by a score of 88-54. Joins now the head coach of the Lady Hounds, Hannah Hayden. Nice win for your squad tonight, Coach.
Thanks, JB.
Got off to a quick start, 9-0 run to start the game, and Rock Valley gave you a couple of times in the first half to try to get back into it, but your squad just continued to stretch the lead and pull away from them as the night went on.
I thought, great start, and we got a couple of maybe easy things in transition. I think KK Adams finally got the lid off the basket because, gosh, we were shooting the ball all over the basket. I was worried for our backboard for the first few minutes because we just couldn't get anything going from deep. But I think we're getting in the paint and getting some things going. Again, in transition, maybe post players. I thought Talia Minor was really good off the bench today.
Yeah, she was second highest score on your team with 19. Aaliyah Smith had 21 for you.
Yeah. Those two have been really solid for us all year as far as scoring the basketball, and I thought they were big tonight.
McKenna Eddings also a nice night with 14 points, a couple threes for her.
McKenna's just really consistent. That's probably the biggest compliment that I'll give her as a sophomore. I think she's just really poised and consistent.
Was there something about tonight's game that concerned you a little bit, something that you want to work on before tomorrow night's game?
Yeah, I didn't like our discipline very much tonight at all.
The fouls?
So, the fouls, not communicating in transition defense. We didn't execute some of the things that we worked on in our scouting report. And, to a certain extent, I think that we played the scoreboard a little bit. And those are things that can't happen. I was just talking to Coach Smith the other day, just something that I know that he lives by, and don't accept in victory what you wouldn't in defeat. So there's some things we're going to be accountable for tomorrow at our shoot around.
That's got to be hard for 18, 19, 20-year-old players to have that discipline in a 30, 35-point game. But as I say, don't get into bad habits because those matter.
Yeah, it is. It's not easy in those games. But we're always talking about you're constantly conditioning yourself. To play how you're playing out here, right? Are you playing well? Are you being a little bit lazy sometimes and doing some things that you can get away with and reaching and not get to the correct spot? There's a couple of game management things that I didn't like here tonight. We didn't get the last shot at the end of the half and then at the end of the game. And, we are missing Amaya Boyce, and that's what she's really good at as a sophomore point guard. She gets us settled. So
she's at a funeral tonight, and we mentioned that in the broadcast. We certainly hope the best for her family as they go through this.
Absolutely, yes. She is home attending the funeral of her grandmother, so definitely our thoughts and prayers are with the Boyce family this weekend.
And certainly look forward to having her back, and as you say, our thoughts and prayers with her family. Any final thoughts on this one before you get ready for Arkansas State tomorrow night?
No, I'm glad we play again tomorrow because I know this was a win, but I'd like to play again, and go about things a little bit differently this next game. So again, saw some good things, but a lot of things to clean up, and hopefully we do it tomorrow at 5 o'clock. So thanks to everybody for coming out.
Yeah, it's going to be nice having the home crowd again after 5 in a row on the road.
It is. We always look forward to playing at home. I love this Thanksgiving Classic. I just want to give a shout out to Louisa Garrett, our coach Regina Garrett's aunt. She flew in from Dallas, Texas, and cooked meals for both of our teams last night, and we ate really good and played a bunch of games and stuff. So again, I always look forward to that part of this Classic.
All right. Well, thank you for your time, Coach.